The market is free falling. Tariffs are coming. The volatility is crazy. Jadon, what am I going to do? Trust me, bro. I got you. What is going on, money team? It's your boy Jadon, Trades with Team Bull Trading, and I hope you all had a discipline-filled trading day. Today in this video, we have a few things to accomplish. First and foremost, we're going to go over a trade recap. Second, we're going to go over FOMO and how I was able to avoid FOMO, pretty much missing this entire move up, what FOMO really means, and how you can avoid it yourself. Now, to start out, I made money today, just over $1,000 trading live in Team Bull. Where I didn't make money on was catching this whole move up. I was short biased. I caught one short trade here and a second short trade in here. We're going to go over both of those, why I thought they would work out and why they ultimately did not end up working out. And then more importantly, how can you avoid FOMO? What to do when FOMO kicks in, and what to do when your mind starts telling you to take that next trade, and how to save yourself a lot of money in the long term. So let's first start out with the trade recap here. Now, as you guys know, I always wait the first 15 minutes. And by the way, tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, I have a video coming out on my main YouTube channel at Jadon Trades, how to trade the 15-minute orb A to Z. This is a video you don't want to miss, guys. If you've been wondering how to trade the orb, what to look for in volume, price, when it's validated, when it's invalidated, all the above, this is a video you've got to watch. Make sure to subscribe after this video. Now, as you guys know, I always wait for the first 15 minutes and mark out that low, as you'll see here, and then mark out that high, as you'll see here. Now, watching this, right, we get 3 moves up, 3 candles up, set that high, a 4th candle here, and the close here. So initially, I'm going to be looking for a bounce down, right? I'd like to see a bounce down, right? Finding some support here, and then using the wick low to enter on the next candle up, using this 15-minute orb top is our support. However, as you guys can see, we aggressively sell here, so no wick low. We have a higher 5-minute red candle showing this volume was legit. And so on this next pop up here, I enter shorts on this retest of the 15-minute high. Now, as you can see, we get a small move down. You know, the futures moved all right and Q moved all right. Option premiums weren't moving so well, so I wasn't trading options today. But nonetheless, as you guys can see, small move down here and then aggressive move back up that stopped me out on this pop-up back at break even. So, not a very big trade there. Secondly, we get this pop-up here. Again, not much volume compared to previous candles. We had an anomaly there again. So on the second pop down here, I try shorts again in this area. We get a move down, pop back up, and it stops me out again. So 2 times I have small green trades that, yes, make me money, but overall I missed the entire trend of the day. And I'm man enough to admit that. I didn't catch the big uptrend. We didn't have many deep pullbacks. The 5-minute chart looked like we wanted to reverse, right? We were coming up to that pre-market high area. I like the idea of a reversal, given that our market structure has been bearish. Now, just because I missed this, does that mean I went and took 5, 6, 7 trades to try to make up the money that I lost in opportunity cost? No, I didn't. And the reason for that is after I miss a trade, if I miss a setup, if I miss a trend, I always remind myself that there will be 1,000 more good trades where that one I missed came from. The trades that I regret most are not the trades I didn't take, but the trades I took out of anger, out of tilt, out of frustration, and out of revenge. Because those are the ones that have bit me in the ass and lost me thousands of dollars. So a huge mindset tip that has helped me over the years is I have to physically and mentally remind myself, I say, Jadon, there's going to be 1,000 more good trades. But if you go blow it on this next trade out of anger and frustration and out of ego, you're not going to have a chance to trade them because you're not going to have an account, or maybe you will have an account, but that account is going to be significantly down and your trading psychology is going to take a huge hit. So just reminding myself to stay disciplined, to stay focused on the long-term vision, that my edge works, my strategy works. I've been developing it for 9 years. I've been profitable now for years. I know that when I stay patient, when I stay disciplined, and when I stay focused, good things happen. I make money in the market. But if I simply miss a setup, miss 2 setups, miss a trend day, and go start chasing trades after because I'm frustrated, nothing good ever comes of that, ever. So in today's sake, sure, I missed this dip at. I could have potentially traded this 15-minute orb by following my, little looser of an edge, right? Buying when we retest this area, keeping my stop below the previous 5-minute wick candle, the 5-minute candle that made the orb, keeping my stop below here and riding these longs up. I also didn't love that the volume on this move up was heading downward. Otherwise, I might have tried that. Again, hindsight is 20/20, so I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I would have done this, would have done that. No. But another strategy I use when I'm more bullish biased, per se, in this scenario is I would try this retest, maybe add a little lower on this candle down, but keep my stop below the previous 5-minute wick that made the 15-minute high, and then try to ride it up. On a situation like this, your risk would be larger. So say that you enter around 5.59 and your stop is at 5.58, $1 of risk, you need at least a $2 move on SPY or NQ or whatever those risk parameters end up being on NQ or ES to make that trade a positive risk reward. So for me, that just wasn't it today. I tried shorts twice. Mind you, they were small green trades. I didn't catch the trend. I was scalping, and I'm lucky to be green. That's the reality. I missed the rest of this. And it happens because there's going to be 1,000 more trend up days. There's going to be 1,000 more trend down days. I've been trading for 9 years. I'm looking forward to the next 9 years of trading. That's how I look at the market. I don't look at it from some linear lens of I have to make money today or this week or this month or I'm screwed. That's how amateurs look at it. When you're a seasoned vet, when you trade like a pro, when you trade like your trading is your business, that's when things start to shift. That's when your mindset starts to develop and have that long-term vision. And that's where everything starts to click for you as a trader. You develop the discipline in your trading. You develop the discipline in your daily life. You work on it every single day. You apply yourself every single day. You embrace hard. You embrace the suck. And over time, your mind is going to get calloused to the point where you enjoy the satisfaction of being able to sit back and say, you know what? I'm not going to trade. I have the power over these charts not to trade. I have the power over myself not to click that buy button. And that power, when you harness it, makes you and keeps you a lot of money in the long term as a trader. So that being said, hope you guys get some value from these videos. I try my best to bring you guys free value every single day on this app. Win, lose, break even. You're seeing it here. You're seeing it real. And I love helping you guys with every fiber in my being. Make sure you tap in, hit that subscribe button, and be on the lookout for my orb video on my main YouTube channel at JDunTrades. I'll see you tomorrow.